Coming up on the YouTube again, doing my thing. And I want to go ahead and talk about age difference. That is always a problem, especially with me, especially with studs and films. Like but it's with everybody though, some real stuff though. But like in my case, man, it's always the case of me going with somebody older, and my folks always tripping, man. They constantly tripping over that, man. Cause it's like I'm a little young, let's just say it like that, and I always go out with somebody like 3, 4, 5 years older than me. There's been cases where I went out with somebody 13 years older than me. Let's not talk about that. But the matter of the fact is, I don't really think age matters in a relationship. I think it's all about the maturity of that person. Now, let's see if I can put it in a case of maybe like, because I know a lot of people, it's always that negative, it's always going to be negatives and positives when it comes to that situation. And my mom always, like my parents always bring up the negative, which is they're illegal, if they are illegal, over 18, they're illegal, or maybe they are, you had the chance they could rape you, you don't know what they can do with you, they're more experienced than you, the more experienced thing, it's always the fact that they're going to take advantage of you. Well, how do you know that your child is not the kind of person that takes advantage of the older person? You never know. You can only tell by taking a chance. You never gonna know. You can't hold on to that kid forever now. And then the positives are the most of the time. I know there are some grown folks who are immature, so most of the time, a big positive is the maturity level. You go with somebody older, they're gonna be more mature about things. They don't know how to be more adultish, basically. They're not going to do no childish things that you don't like blowing up your phone because you ain't pick up and everything like that. They're not going to be like, man, come on, you need to hurry up and pick up the phone, man, you trip. They're not going to leave 30 different voicemails on your thing just because you couldn't pick up the phone. The mature people. And, in some cases, if you are a freak, like me, it's the fact that they know a little bit more in the bedroom, and like sex and stuff like that. I know a lot of young folks that, they really don't know stuff about that. Me, I'm lucky. I done dated a whole bunch of older people, so I know a lot more than I should. And I'm also more mature than I should be. Like I know a lot of sexual things, man. And if you go with somebody older, you don't experience a whole bunch of sexual things, man. I'm for real though. And it's like that's kind of a bonus on the younger person's side. And this is just like the other thing is you get to do a whole bunch of things. It's just good. It's a good thing. But like to me, age difference doesn't matter. It's all in the maturity of that other person. If you're a little childish person, you could be childish and be freaking 32. Trust me, I have a father. He is a dummy. Okay? He ain't here with me now, but he 45. He is 45 years old and acting like he about 13 on some real talk. And it's like, you could be so old, but your mature level can be so low. Or, in my case, you can be kind of, young, but you have a maturity level. I'm not going to say I'm grown. I will never say that until I am grown, but I can say that I have a maturity level higher than most people my age, And when I'm dealing with that, I don't want to have somebody lower than me, Of course I'm going to aim high, but I'm not going to aim too high as to where I can't understand a word that they're saying. And the same thing goes for somebody younger. And it's just like the fact of age difference it shouldn't really matter. It's not an age difference, it's the mind difference, man. And for the parents, if there are some parents watching my videos, please do not stress your child going with somebody older, way older or way younger. If they actually go with that person and it's going to actually seem like it's going to last, it's because their maturity level is higher than what you think it is. And that's always a beautiful, good thing, You always want to scope for that. You want your child to be happy. You don't want your child dating a nimwit. I know I wouldn't want my son or my daughter dating a nimwit. Never that. And it's like, age difference, for all I can say is, don't always go for somebody older than you. Like, how can I put it? You can try to shoot at your age range, But don't think about their age, man. This person is 10 years older than me. It don't matter that he's stupid, but he's still older. No. You go for somebody who's on that same maturity level, maybe even smarter, but never somebody below. You never want to, never settle for less. Tell everybody that. Never, ever settle for less. Always aim high. Aim high, you get high things. But yeah, that's what I gotta say on age.